We welcome you live to NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series, Season number 3, Daytona 500 opening practice. So, welcome live to Daytona Speed Weeks. We are officially all up and running for tonight. It is the Daytona portion of Speed Weeks. Welcome live to Daytona International Speedway. It's a packed Monday through Saturday of Speed Weeks, and it all kicks off tonight with Daytona 500 first practice. Let's go over the schedule. And so, the event tonight is 500 first on right now, hour-long practice as usual, and that is about to be up. And then you have tomorrow night with the NASCAR iRacing, their first practice session of the weekend. Then we had the Wednesday Cup Series Daytona 500 second practice, 1 hour at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow's practice for Xfinity is at 9. And then we have the SRX race at Daytona at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 35 laps then on Wednesday night. Then Thursday consists of Xfinity Series final practice, 1 hour there starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we have the ARCA iRacing FedEx Series, the Season 3 Daytona race, 40 laps, 9 p.m. Eastern Time then. And then we go to the busiest day of Speed Weeks. As usual, it's Friday. And that consists of the Daytona 500 final practice. And then we have 2 races right after that in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series Season 3 Daytona race. The first race of the Triple Truck Trophy for this season, that is 50 laps. Cup practice at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and then a truck race is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we head with the Xfinity Series at Daytona, the season opener at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, and then of course Saturday night at starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with pre-race, and then session opens and we get on track at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The Daytona 500 for season number 3, and we are all ready to go for tonight. All right. Welcome in live to the Daytona 500. We are just about to go rolling. Or Daytona 500 first practice, I should say. Definitely not the 500 just yet. We are getting close. Just about 5 days away from the third running of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Daytona 500. Our session is taking forever to open for some reason, so we'll be up in just a moment. Alright. Not really sure why it's taking forever. Really annoying. But we'll be back up. We'll be up in just a moment. Alright, here we go. Now we're up. As we are about to go rolling for the Daytona 500 first practice. Last time we were at Daytona with the Cup cars was in preseason Thunder. Well, I guess just over a week ago now. About 8 days ago at this point. Alright. Give us about 30 seconds and we'll be at the Daytona International Speedway for 500 practice, going over some breaking news also we got today. And of course, 1 hour of Daytona 500 opening practice. Here, coming up, just about 30 seconds. Stay with us. Welcome live to Daytona 500 first practice from the World Center of Racing. Here we go. Cars on the racetrack tonight. Hour-long practice session. Here is Eli Tomlin, Cup Series rookie for this season. Here is Vega coming on track. He's also Cup Series rookie for Highline Motorsports. And then we'll get into the big news that involved Highline Motorsports and G-Force this morning. It was revealed this morning on Instagram, and then all the league socials as well. And we will get into all of it later on in the session. You've probably seen it already if you follow us on our socials. The NASCAR, iRacing, FedEx League on Twitter and Instagram. And here's Tomlin down the back straightaway. And Cole Wilson. Wilson's a full-time Xfinity Series driver, making his second season full-time in Xfinity this year. So what we'll probably see in this session tonight is some single-car runs like this for a bit, then some more drafting, and probably maybe about 20, 25 minutes, and we'll probably see some mini-races start to form as Vega is on the track. Here is the 71 of Cole Clausen in his debut season with M&F Racing. Your defending NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series champion. After 2 successful seasons with Highline Motorsports that saw 2 Championship 4 appearances and, of course, that championship last season, he decided to move over to M&F Racing with Ford this year. And the number 71. And he's getting up to speed. Here is the 7 of Matthew White. He's involved in that big news also. There's the 09 of John Butler. Here's the 99 of Payson Lindsay. With his teammate Cole Wilson behind him full-time for the first time in his career in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. A full-time Xfinity driver last season, made the championship 4. Ended up, I think, 4th in the points. And here is his teammate Cole Wilson on his bumper. So Lindsay moved up from top. Cole Wilson did not. And it's a beautiful sunset at the World Center where fans have been waiting all day long to see cars on the racetrack, and now they are. So Lindsay leads the pack here with Cole Wilson on his bumper. They should be putting pretty good lap times. Now Tomlin and Clausen going to get in a little bit of a draft down the front straightaway here. The 71 and the 90. Eli Tomlin full-time with Giesbrett Racing Management this year. And he'll be making his Cup Series debut in the Daytona 500 on Saturday night. As you can see, the 99 and the 12, Cole Wilson, Payson Lindsay continue to make times. We'll see where they go over the line. I would expect a pretty good time. Now, there's Lindsay top of the board. Wilson just behind him, basically tying him. Makes sense. Those 2 team cars. And once again, here's Tomlin and the 7. Or, I'm sorry, the 71. Alright, so more cars going to head out onto the track here. There's the 91 of Vega once again. Down the back stretch goes Lindsay and Wilson. Big shove there. As I head through 3 and 4. So it's opening night of Daytona Speed Weeks tonight. Of course, we had Speed Weeks last couple of weeks with preseason Thunder for Cup and Xfinity, and then the Clash at Long Beach. But now it's going to be, I think, what is it? 6 straight days of action. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Of course, running the Daytona 500. All right. Here's still crash ready. I think that's Connor Asbell going around. And gets pushed by his teammate Matthew White in the crash. So we'll go over the news in just a moment with these 2. And, oh, crash back straight away. And the 99 of Lindsay on his lid. And upside down. And lands on his roof. What happened there? Let's take a look. So we'll see what happened to Payson here. It's like a pretty good shot in the back stretch. So, oh yeah, Wilson just got him loose and then they wrecked on the backstretch. And around goes Payson Lindsay. And Cole Wilson. Oh, man. And then Lindsay, of course, that big hit. On the back straightaway, flipping that car upside down. And lands on his roof. Alright, so only 4 cars over the line so far. Is Butler and Vega making some time. Butler, these two are both rookies. Butler making his full-time debut with Johnson Motorsports, a brand new race team. And then Vega going to be making his full-time debut with Highline Motorsports. So John Butler pushing on the back bumper of the 91 as they head down the front straightaway. Sun setting here in Daytona. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. Now that these three are on the racetrack, now affiliated teammates, which sounds kind of weird to say with these Connor Asbell, Cole Wilson, and Matthew White. These three are now affiliated teammates. So, what happened was announced earlier this morning at the Daytona International Speedway. G-Force Fast Cash Racing Products Racing, the team that Matthew White, Aiden Donahue, and Braden Hunsicker were on this season and the last season for Hunsicker and White with PLR, which is basically the same thing, announced that White, Hunsicker, and Donahue would be departing the team before the start of Daytona Speed Weeks, and they would be joining Highline Motorsports. And an absolute bombshell news that broke this morning. And yeah, reasons behind that are still unknown, but then they're kind of doing a driver swap where Aiden Howard, that was at Highline Motorsports, Austin Barnett as well, and then the final driver going to G-Force, Aiden Robatham in number 22 car, all Fords for those three, will be going to G-Force, joining Roe Luckenbin, Bill. They will be keeping the same numbers and manufacturers for both parties, both for the G-Force drivers and both for the Highline drivers. But big story here, Matthew White returning to the team that made him a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series champion. Remember, all the way back in season number 1, he raced for Highline full-time, won the Cup Series title. Now he's back with them this year. Oh! Wilson hard to the wall. And he's gonna get slammed by that 71. And they're crashing back here as well, the 7 and the 72 of Connor Asbell. And oh my goodness. Jeez. Massive crash through 3 and 4. Another hard hit back there. Oh, Wilson flipping. Look at Cole Wilson. Big wreck here in Daytona. But yeah, continuing with that, Highline Motorsports does have an alliance with Team Chevy Motor Club. So that's why you're going to see Cole Wilson and Pace Lindsay working with drivers like Matthew White, Braden Hunsicker, and Donahue. That's Matthew White, who's fastest so far in Daytona 500 practice. Yeah, G-Force will still be a thing, just going to have 3 brand new drivers. Same thing with Highline Motorsports. Absolute bombshell dropped here this morning in Daytona. And they're all going to come out onto the track here. So also with that news, there were Xfinity drivers announced at the Highline leaving. Of course, those include Connor Asbell, as you see somewhere throughout this pack. Actually, I believe he's still on pit road at the moment. But yeah, Connor Asbell, and that also includes Rajohan Koch. And they both will be moving full-time at Xfinity Highline Motorsports. Of course, Asbell makes part-time starts, in Cup as we ride along. We're riding along with Matthew White down the front straightaway. And there's the 72 of Landon Fish, going to be on track in just a moment. There's the 24 of Aiden Donahue. Again, a brand new Highline Motorsports driver, your defending Xfinity Series champion. Obviously won't be able to defend his Xfinity title this year because he's full-time in Cup for his rookie season. Good to see the two most dominant drivers in Xfinity last year, Aiden Donahue and Trenton Wilkin, move up to the Cup Series full-time, again with Wilkin at ETR, and then Donahue at now Highline Motorsports. Been a rough ride for Donahue, from Legacy Motor Club and Xfinity, then to G-Force for the Clash, basically, that's it, and then now to Highline Motorsports. The rookie campaign is off to an interesting start, but Trenton Wilkin has been with ETR since the beginning. Oh, Matthew White blows up. And the car that's sponsored by an engine blows its engine. Aiden Donahue, top of the board. He led preseason Thunder in Daytona earlier, well, a couple weeks ago, I would say, end of July. And now he leads first practice so far. And Clausen backing up for some reason. There's the 76 of Connor Asbell, the 09 and the 90. Got Sean Butler and Eli Tomlin. Cole Wilson top of the board. And here is for the first time tonight. You're a Season 1 Daytona Regulars Finale winner. That's his only career win in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. There's his brand new teammate Cole Clausen. You'll also have Ethan Dillon most likely on the track tonight. Like the third M&F racing car. These Fords head down the backstretch. And there is Landon Fish going to get the back bumper of his teammate. Oh, crash. Pace and Lindsay hard on the wall. What happens here? Let's take a look. It's like a big crash. So just getting pushed by his teammate Cole Wilson again. Oh, caught in the wall and got spun out and then wrecked his teammate. And they both go hard into the wall.
Major crash at the end of pit road.
Should I take a look at it? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's take a look. Happened between Landon Fish and Cole Clausen. So Clausen here on the front straightaway. Landon Fish behind him. Oh my. Yeah, I think Clausen may have done that on purpose. I'm not going to speculate, but maybe. All right.
Definitely just got a little bit loose through the tri-oval.
Definitely. All right, here come these three brand new, well, not brand new teammates. They're all the same teammates, but they're just on now a different team. It's really confusing at this point. You won't see any more G-Force Fastcast Racing Products paint schemes with Hunsicker or Matthew White like they were iconic with running over their careers. For obvious reasons. Not that they're not with the team anymore. And here we go. Cars getting speed on the outside lane. Oh, White to the back bumper of Asbell, getting him a bit loose. We are also about 48 hours away from the first race in Daytona for Speed Weeks. It is the SRX race on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, just after Cup second practice. First ever time the SRX car is going to hit the track. Brand new series that we have. And it'll consist of the SRX cars. And so here we go. Down the backstretch goes some more Chevrolets. There's Landon Fish running by himself in the 72 car. And these two are coming, are coming high. So we know Matthew White's got to feel right at home at Highline Motorsports after racing for them in Season 1 and then obviously winning the championship in the Cup Series. But
Oh man, hard crash at the end of pit road. Cole Wilson.
Oh no, Cole Clausen.
I meant to say Wilson, not me.
Into the catch fence. Flipping. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pace and Lindsay's taking the road course. And here's Butler and Tomlin. They've been working together all session long. They're not teammates. And they don't have the same manufacturer either, so just doing a little bit of work, I guess, together. They're 7th and 8th on the board. 40 minutes to go in Daytona 500 opening practice. So it's calm right now. Just opening practice for the Daytona 500. And yeah. Might not be calm for too long. Connor Asbell, big shove from his teammate Matthew White. Down the front stretch they go. So in the 500 this season, it's going to be insane to watch all of the different teamwork because you have like, 4 or 5 full-time 4-car teams already, and then you got, of course, iRacing, which always works together. And most of these teammates will stay together for a lot of this racing. It's going to be insane to watch. All the teammates trying to get to each other. Might cause some big accidents. You never know. And we got Lindsay and Wilson doing some burnouts down the front stretch. Here's Tomlin with Butler. So we haven't seen any mini races tonight. We've kind of just seen these single car runs. Or 3 or 4 car runs, I should say. And here they go down the backstretch.
Oh, big crash.
Oh!
Turn 4.
Down goes Connor Asbell. Only car spinning, I believe. Oh, this is going to be a little bit painful, I would say. Ooh. Matthew White, ooh, hard on the wall. Back ends. And Cole Clausen does a Dale Earnhardt style slide through the Daytona grass. Oh, that was close between... Oh, John Butler.
Hopefully I can do that on Saturday.
That would be his first career win, Cole Clausen. I know he's a Cup Series champion, but he still has technically never won a NASCAR iRacing FedEx League race. Somehow. Probably the most insane stat we have. Cup Series champion has ever won. All right.
Call me Matt Crafton. I mean, Matt Crafton obviously has a ton of wins, but the one season he won that one championship, he won 0 races, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe Daniel Hemrick also? That's even more close.
Yeah.
Had no NASCAR wins.
Yeah.
Also. All right. So, here we go. Probably see these cars pull out on the racetrack in just a moment for coming into the second half of the Daytona 500 practice. So I know we don't have like a ton of cars on the track. Probably max at like 15 tonight, I'd say. But it is Monday practice. The race is on Saturday. We still have 2 more 500 practice sessions after this one. Xfinity practice as well. The ARCA, the track, the SRX, the Xfinity race, all that good stuff coming up later this week. It's probably my personal favorite week of the season, Speed Weeks. And Daytona, obviously. This is a big pack forming up. Oh! Spinner! Carlos Ortiz. Through the grass he goes. Into the wall bit, so a bit of a different paint scheme this year. Kind of the same idea, though, for Team Chevy Motor Club. Carlos Ortiz, who made the championship for last year. We got or not, no, I'm not sorry. The round of 8 last season, I should say. After a very impressive last 10 races, where he was very consistent, very quick as well. Finished second at the Brickyard 400. Got more top 5s everywhere. Led laps, a lot of them. Won some stages. Nearly won some races. And made it to the round of 8. With a very successful end to the season after most of the year, most of the regular season, I should say, was out of playoff contention. What can he do this year? We'll have to wait and see. As 6 cars draft their way through 3 and 4, and back onto the front straightaway. Here in Daytona. Led by Pace and Lindsay, as now Tomlin goes to 4th on the board. Cole Wilson still leads. White moves out of line. He may fall back a little bit. Vega's going to go with him. Oh. And there you can see them working on the outside as Matthew White goes back in line as Cole Wilson gets a big loose moment, and that's going to allow Eli Tomlin to the outside of Cole Clausen. More blocks on the outside, getting aggressive here in practice. Vega goes down low. Pace and Lindsay blocking big time. Cole Wilson there as well. So good. Oh! Contact. In the wall goes the 90, and they're wrecking.
Boy.
Big crash happening now. Oh, 2 cars slam the wall.
Oh, my.
Nope.
Matthew White just killed the field.
Big wreck on the front straightaway. Here comes more cars! And they, I think, all avoid somehow. That's kind of impressive. Butler, oh no. Oh no, oh, I was wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Welp, Butler is, barrel rolling. Man. Bit of a crash there, I would say. Just a bit. Alright. So here we go. More cars gonna head on to the track. So we saw some good racing practice there as well. Obviously got really aggressive, but yeah, good practicing for the race in 5 days. We really do start early here in Speed Weeks. And of course, you got Xfinity Series first practice coming up tomorrow night. So last season they just had one practice for the season opener. Now they will have two. Trucks, ARCA, and SRX do not have any hour-long practice sessions. They will just have the half-hour warm-up sessions before their races. And the full schedule is on the Instagram page. It's on my YouTube channel as well. I don't think we posted it to Twitter just yet. Should probably get on that. And then, of course, it's on in the Discord server. So many places to take a look at that. All public. As here we go. Oh. Lots of cars heading onto the track. As they head down the back straightaway. There's Lindsay around the outside, getting a push from the 71 of Cole Clausen. So now some side-by-side action up the speed here. Might be a good bit of a race we got going on. Door-to-door with Lindsay and Cole Wilson. New teammates. Lindsay decided to join Team Chevy Motor Club full-time in Cup this year after being part-time in Cup and then full-time in Xfinity last year as he gets split through the middle by Cole Clausen and his teammate Cole Wilson. There's Donahue, the back bumper of Wilson. And Cash Culp through the middle. Look at this big run. Cole pushing on his former driver, Aiden Donahue. He's actually going to be in the Daytona 500 with Highline Motorsports owner, Cash Culp. He's the owner of G-Force, Brady Van Camp. He'll be in the 500 with him, as they're getting aggressive here through 3 and 4. So that might be a little bit awkward, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh! Spinner, Matthew White. He's going to go around and slam the wall a bit. We're watching this race up here. Donnie around the outside with a nice shove. Where's he going to go? And they're all going to get in line here on the outside. And there goes Lindsay. Side by side with Aiden Donahue. Cole Clausen going to the outside with Donahue now as they race onto the backstretch. Oh, Lindsay. Very loose moment there. And Colt down to the inside of Cole Clausen. Big block for Donahue. The 99. I'm sorry, I got the 99 and the 5 look slightly the same. And we got a crash down the front straightaway with the 5 and the 12. And here comes the 90 and the 09. Oh, both of them get slammed by Cole Wilson, who spun out. And now they're wrecking big time down the front straightaway. Man.
Yeah, we just had a minor fatality at the end of pit road.
Let's watch Cole Clausen's move right here, because that's sure to be a good one. Oh, yeah, they wrecked right there. They were side by side, Lindsay and Donnie, and then they banged doors, and then, oh my goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, that one didn't look so nice. Oh, and then Clausen got slammed at the end as well. The only one that really made it through was Landon Fish. Alright, so here we go. Cars heading on track right now. Another big group of them. And, woo. Oh! Around goes the 12, and they're wrecking already. Lindsay in the wall. And Cole Wilson. Oh, what are we doing over here? Donahue is all of a sudden making huge blocks, and there we go. Asbel and Culp spin. The 7's in the wall. The wreck. Gosh, Cash Culp takes out like half the field, and Donahue spins.
Average Cash Cult moment.
Oh! No, and I had a Butler in the middle of the track got slammed.
And me and Landon just went to the lead after starting like nearly dead last.
Alright, here we go, racing down the front straightaway. Cole Wilson still leads practice on the timing sheets. About halfway through. For Daytona 500 first practice. On this beautiful Monday night. As they race their way down the back straightaway. Looking at the timing sheet, Cole Clausen is P5 right now on the board, and the Landon Fish is down to P10. We'll see if they can improve a bit. Tomlin and Ortiz go to the outside here. Try to get a bit of a draft off the 12 of Wilson. And they're going to go now side by side with the two M&F cars. So I'm assuming this isn't an actual mini race in the wrecking. Multiple cars crash. Oh, hard hit for 71. Of Cole Clausen.
And I'm somehow
Oh.
I was gonna say I'm going in the infield, but never mind. I just crashed in the wall. My hood was up and I couldn't see anything.
On the road course exit. Alright, we'll be right back from Daytona. Here from the world's center of racing.
Oh man, they're wrecking going into turn 1.
And that
Someone
is
crashed hard.
Cole Wilson into the wall a bit. And spinning with him is the 72 of Landon Fish. Alright. So here we go again. Car's going to head out onto the track as they're getting a little bit dicey. And Cash Culp going to lead that with former driver Matthew White on his bumper. Oh, they might not be the happiest with each other from the looks of it, but here we go, racing down the backstretch. And oh, the wrecking! Multiple cars go around in the back straightaway. It's the big one here in practice. They pile it up. Oh, another hard hit with Donahue. 12 of Wilson. Here comes Lindsay. Pace and Lindsay wrecking balls himself through. Of course. And the 09 of Butler has got sparks coming out under that car. And here's the 21 of Ortiz back up to speed. Landon Fish still sitting on pit road at the moment. Oh my goodness! That is one of the worst crashes I think. And Cash Culp, the 5 car, Cole Clausen's old number is upside down. All right. Oh, getting dicey on the back straightaway already. And they're kind of getting squeezed back here. 3 and 4 wide action all over the place. Oh, Cash Culp just turned at Matthew White.
I don't know how I avoided that, but they came across right across my front end. They're saying 2 to go at the line.
All right, Aiden Donahue leads it. 24 minutes to go. It's 6 cars, single file in line now. Lindsay goes to the outside. Side by side nearly with Clausen. Going to get to his quarter panel. Clausen tries to block up. Ortiz now to the outside as well with Cole Wilson. Big run for the 99 of Lindsay all the way up top. Look at that push from his teammate, Carlos Ortiz. Ortiz now nearly down low. They're going to clear Aiden Donahue. As they'll race their way down the front straightaway. Big block once again for Lindsay. Oh, Donahue spins himself and the 21. They both go around. You got the 5 of Culp staying high. Oh, Clausen gonna give him a bit of a wave. Final lap here. As they race their way down the back straightaway. Tomlin, where's he gonna go? Can he win his first ever mini race? Through 3 and 4, Lindsay still leads. Now, look at Wilson working outside. Got some momentum coming with the 90. He pulls high. Eli Tomlin to the lead. Now Wilson, 3 wide. It's gonna be a photo finish. They bang doors. At the line, it is. I don't know who it is. Oh my goodness. Absolute photo finish at the line between Tomlin and Wilson. Let's take a look at who won that. It was extremely close, as you saw. I believe it was Tomlin. I think it was Tomlin. By not even anything. Basically nothing.
Yeah, it was Tomlin by like maybe 1/10,000th of a second.
Imagine this sort of finish in the race. My goodness. We've got that before. We got that back-to-back seasons in the Daytona regular season finale, but haven't gotten a true photo finish. We've gotten 2 very close finishes side by side in the Daytona 500, but haven't gotten a true photo finish. Oh, Culp's in the wall, and he's wrecking again. Cash Culp has been...
I mean, who really let that guy back on track after the championship race last season?
Oh, he's coming down in front of Donahue. Oh my, whoa. 91
he is a
Vega.
safety hazard everywhere he goes.
Oh. Oh, they're wrecking. Ooh, Connor Asbell. Carlos Ortiz down on the outside here. Push from the Matthew White car. 21 minutes remain. And Daytona 500 opening practice. Whoa, my goodness. Bit of contact being made here as well. Between White and Will, so there goes a 7 around. And he saves it. Wow. Oh, right in front of Landon Fish. He's going to dive down pit road.
Oh my.
Oh! Big wreck. My goodness. Alright. So, 19 more minutes to make some times here. Cole Wilson still tops the charts. They haven't been really making any good lap times, I'd say. And the 3 wide back here. More 3 wide action as well. With Ortiz leading them off pit road. Oh, here comes the 5. Oh, he turned him.
Oh my God, what a clown.
Oh, my goodness. Lindsay just turned somebody. I think it was the 90 of Tomlin. His sort of affiliated teammate. The car that he partially owns, I would say.
I think the 2 laughing stocks of the FedEx Cup Series are Cash Culp and Payson
Oh,
Muncie.
there's Lindsay crashing. Timed that perfectly. Cool. Oh my goodness, Clausen barely made it through. Oh, he still got front end damage. Oh no. That almost cleared the fence there. Rolling 1.5 on his roof. Ow. And there is Braden Hunsicker. Cole Clausen's favorite driver in the FedEx Cup Series.
Yeah, well, he started all the drama after the championship race, acting like I make the calls.
Oh, and we are wrecking. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh my goodness. Oh, Cole Wilson just did a wheelie. My. And Cole Wilson. That may be an injury. I'm just going to speculate. Just a slight injury. Be right back for this. As Cash Culp has now left Daytona International.
Amazing. Now we can actually race.
"17 minutes to go. An opening practice for the 500. Donnie, who has a huge lead right here in the 24, as you can see. But they're all going to be trying to chase him down. 3 and 4. Oh! Big crash on the back stretch there, or something. That's turn 3 and 4, actually. And here we go down the front. Oh, yeah, there's the 09. He got spun around. Hunsicker fit loose there. Oh, Matthew White.
I gave the biggest shot of all time to Hunsicker. He's probably pissed at me.
It looks like they're getting loose. White goes to the outside. There's still single file with D-Stock 4. Been wondering if somebody's going to be trying to get a bit of a toe to time it perfectly to maybe go top of the board here. I know practice doesn't really pay anything, but gives you the pride of being fastest in practice for opening practice in the Daytona 500. Oh, Matthew White, bit loose. We're going to see where Hunsicker goes for his first time. 15 minutes to go. Down to the outside goes Hunsicker. Big block for Connor Asbell. Oh, Matthew White. Oh, this is going to not end well. There they go. They're wrecking. Big wreck. Matthew White on his lid. Hunsicker's spun, and they're still wrecking. Lindsay goes around. Donahue spins Vega, and they crash down to the infield. Hard on the wall goes the 24 and the 91. The 99 spinning. The 76 has his hood up. And we got a side-by-side battle between the two Coles. And it may not end well. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Me. Suspend him.
Oh, and they take out Ortiz. Big wreck.
Don't take me out,
Oh,
coach. I can still race.
here comes Landon Fish. Landon Fish
I'll
is
block
coming.
my teammate.
He's the one that hasn't been involved in like any wrecks today, somehow. Oh my, Payson Lindsay.
That's what you get, Payson.
Oh, Landon Fish. Oh, that wasn't really even that bad.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's coming out of his pocket, but that was just minor damage.
That could be raceable, I would say.
Yeah.
There. All right. Here we go. 4 wide off pit road. What could go wrong? With Pace and Lindsay in the mix. Might as well make it 5 wide. There we go. All right. Oh, God. No, we're wrecking. Oh, there goes Donnie. You just got spun. Saves it. Doesn't hit anything. And Matthew White is a big leader already. He's warming those tires up. Lindsay now around the outside.
I'm here, Hunsicker. Hello. Oh my god.
As now Lindsay goes back down to the inside. All right, here they go side by side down the front stretch. Oh, Clausen in the wall. And they're wrecking big time on the back straightaway, piling it up. Multiple cars, and that's going to be a hard hit, I believe, for Hunsicker. Yes, it will. And Connor Aswell, you can see slamming the wall a bit. Oh, Ortiz. Nowhere to go. And now these guys...
Got turned by Asbel, who's the G-Force / HLM average driver that just decides to wreck everyone.
I mean, not to say anything, Clausen, but you drove for Highline Motors in your last points race.
Okay.
All right. Here they go through 1 and 2 with 12 minutes to go in practice. So nobody's really improving on times. I think John Butler, if it didn't pull high, he was going to have a good run off the corner, which could have put him maybe close to the top of the board. He's right now 9th for the 09. Oh, contact. Oh, in the wall. As they crash. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Some minor damage here on the racetrack, I'd say. Very minor. Here in 500 opening practice. Just above 10 minutes to go. And Ortiz.
Can we just stop crashing on pit road or what?
Carlos Ortiz just in there. A little bit deep. And here we go. Off pit road they go. Led by the 77 of Braden Hunsicker. And Matthew White goes to the outside. Big pack forming up. How long is this going to last? We're about to find out. Oh, that's getting dicey back here. 3 wide. There's Aiden Howard in the 55. He's on track for the first time tonight. Full-time driver now for G-Force. He was a Highline Motorsports driver, and then obviously with that switch, he got changed, and oh, this is getting dicey. Oh, 2 cars go around. Donahue and Carlos Ortiz hard on the wall. Donahue takes out the 55, and they're wrecking big time down the front straightaway. Howard spins around the 7 of Matthew White, slamming the wall of the 55, and here comes Landon Fish through it. Oh, they're crashing again. Eli Tomlin into the wall hard. Nope. Lindsay now top in the 99. 8 minutes left in practice. The 90 car's racing by itself with no hood, with the hood up at least. Really aggressively racing side by side here. Oh! And there we go. 4 cars slam the wall. Oh, hard hit for the 12 of Wilson, and then another shot for Cole Clausen. And, oh, this is not... these two. Oh, Lord. I'm not really sure why the 90 is driving with his hood up. He's been doing this for the last 2 laps. And there we go, finally gonna back it down. Alright, so here we go. Vega gonna try to get himself back here. Oh, Lindsay slams 7 a bit. Right back yet again. Seven minutes and 30 seconds to go in Daytona 500 opening practice from the World Center of Racing. There's brand new Highline Motorsports driver Braden Hunsaker. Been quite the journey for him, full-time with Matthew Rowdy Motorsports for his first season. That team is long gone by now. Oh, it's getting dicey. And last year, full-time with PLR. Now full-time with HLM. So it's been an absolute journey for Braden Hunsaker. He always has kind of had the same teammate, Matthew White. White and Hunsaker. Just behind McMillan and Fish, maybe. These two are probably one of the most iconic teammate duos in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Oh, big crash here. And in front of the 55, he's going to try to find a way by, but it's going to slam into Payson Lindsay. Oh my goodness, what a crash in the backstretch for the 55 of Aiden Howard. And there's Payson in the wall. And here we go, racing down the front stretch. Oh, Lindsay in the middle of the track nearly.
Oh, dear.
Oh. These 5 are getting really dicey here in Daytona. There is Landon Fish pushing all over Cole Wilson. And there's Aiden Howard going to be on the racetrack in just a moment. Oh, here they come down the front straightaway, getting very dicey. With 5 minutes to go. Oh, crash! Hunsaker, oh my goodness me. Cole Clausen on his roof. And they're not done just yet. Here comes, oh my, Matthew White. And the car just broke itself. He's floating in the air. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, you can do it this point. As we look at a beautiful night. Now, fully under the lights at the Daytona International Speedway. Sun has went completely down. Started with the sun a little bit out. Had a beautiful sunset on this Monday night at the World Center of Racing. And now, under complete darkness. Friday night is going to look a lot like this with trucks and Xfinity. That should be a fun one. But still here Monday, fans are still ready to see 4 minutes more of practice action here from the World Center of Racing. As we see these drivers right now going to probably be on the track as we work with this overhead view. See the entire beautiful Daytona International Speedway racing facility. Place host once again the Daytona 500 later this week. And here we go. We're using our drone camera for this angle. As they race through 1 and 2. As there's, Cole Clausen's down on the inside of Braden Hunsicker.
Hunsicker fell for it.
Oh, there they go, wrecking on the back straightaway. Multiple cars go around. Hard hit for the 12 of Wilson. And they're going to continue to race through turns 3 and 4. As we ride along with Aiden Howard. He's falling back a bit, so there's Donahue back over Lindsay. As they will continue to push. Howard now getting pushed around the outside. Big shot from Landon Fish. Whoa, Donahue on the outside here. As they all kind of start to fall back. 3 wide action back there. And Howard getting swirled up a little bit. As you ride along with the 55. Big shove here from Pace and Lindsay. As they all race. There we go. Down the front. Oh! In the wall. Goes the 7. And they're wrecking big time. Big crash in the front straightaway. Takes out multiple cars with 2 minutes to go here in practice. So probably setting up for maybe one more run at the World Center of Racing. And, oh, there's Tomlin as well involved. Howard is now stops on the track. All right, so maybe one more run here in practice. Minute and 30 seconds left to go. In Daytona 500 opening practice. Carlos Ortiz going down low. That's going to allow Connor Asbell to wrap the outside with Clausen. Clausen goes low. As they head side by side down the front straightaway. So watch the cars back here. We still have 48 seconds to go. That could be enough time to get a run to build the momentum to go top of the board. Watch them back here. Cole Wilson's still fastest, though. In practice is Lindsay in the wall a bit. Yeah, but just watch that. Bit of a strategy maybe going on for Leonardo Butler. He looks like he could be in a good position. They don't wreck up here. Oh, there goes Ortiz. Yeah, John Butler, watch this. He's on the outside right now. Oh, Asbell! Going around in the wall. And Butler, yeah, that's going to ruin his lap. And pretty much ruin everybody's lap. And they're coming to the line. 10 seconds to go. nothing changes. Except power to 13. Alright. Checker flag in the air. Red and black flags are waving. And they're going to finish their laps here down the back straightaway.
Hopefully we all hit the jump in turn 1.
Oh, God. There goes White! Big block from his teammate. Got very loose. Donahue now on the outside as well. Gonna push the 77 started Huntsicker. And they're getting real. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be the finish of the mini race, I guess. Donahue down to the inside. Here we go. Banging doors with his teammate. At the line, it'll be Donahue at the checker flag. And they're all gonna, oh my gosh! Man. And there goes Huntsicker spinning. Oh, he's in the wall hard. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at Aiden Howard. Didn't do it. Alright, well. That does it for the Daytona 500 opening practice from the World Center of Racing. Hope you enjoyed our happy hour of fun. We'll be back tomorrow with Xfinity Series practice, 1 hour at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the next Daytona 500 practice session will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday night. So to look forward to from the World Center of Racing. So there's now nighttime in Daytona. So we will have possibly some post-race, or not post-race, but post-practice interviews. As Cole Wilson leads first practice in Daytona, led with Aiden Donahue, Pace, and Lindsay are top 3. Look at the rest of the board on the left side of your screen. And that'll do it tonight in Daytona. Fun night of action. From the World Center of Racing. Of course, we got action all night, all weekends long, or week long, I should say. All the way till Saturday night, the Daytona 500 for season number 3. Okay. So, if we don't get another drivers that want to do interview in the next 30 seconds, we'll be heading out here tonight. Alright, so Pace and Lindsay are going to be coming in here for an interview. He finished 3rd in practice here. And yeah, coming up next is Pace and Lindsay's interview. So Pace and Lindsay, P3 in Daytona 500 opening practice on this Monday night. Getting ready for your first full-time season. So did you guys learn anything out there on the track today with the drafting, some of the pushing, and what we're going to see on Saturday night?
Yeah, I think definitely learn how to push a lot better. I mean, I wasn't the best at pushing before this, and felt like it helped me a little bit with it. I mean, we still have 2 more practices, so I think there's a lot more to learn overall.
All right, so what are your expectations throughout the rest of Speed Week? Because I think you're going to be running, if I'm correct, some of the lower series races as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running all of them except for the SRX race. My goal is to at least win one of them. I mean, I obviously don't expect to win the Cup race, but an Xfinity or ARCA win would be nice. I think it's a possibility.
All right, well, nice job going P3 here in 500 opening practice, and we will see you, I guess, tomorrow night for Xfinity Series practice.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was 3rd place finisher in the practice session, Pace and Lindsay. Next up is going to be your leader in practice, Cole Wilson. So Cole Wilson, top of the board here tonight in Daytona 500 practice. So how good does it feel to go right out of the gate with the speed and go P1 in opening practice for the Daytona 500?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I worked well with my TCMC and Highline Motorsport teammates all night. So it was good drafting practice, and the mini races were good practice for late race and how to block and when to make moves. So it was a good practice, and I'm excited for the next two.
All right, so we got Xfinity Series practice tomorrow night. So, do you guys think you can learn anything for the Xfinity race with 2 practice sessions then?
Yeah, we'll definitely the teammates will definitely be working together again. And then the mini races again to learn some racing technique.
All right, so nice job going fastest. You're our leader in 500 practice for the opening practice tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Xfinity Series opening practice for the season opener.
All right, thank you.
All right, next up is going to be Aiden Donahue, went P2 on the board. So Aiden Donahue, you led preseason Thunder a couple of weeks ago in Daytona. Now you go P2 on the board. So it seems like you're getting pretty good at Cup Series drafting style racetrack. So how is it out there? And did you guys learn a lot?
I'll be honest, I didn't really learn anything until the very last little race we did when I like ran through the pack and got up to the front. But no, most of that was just like, oh, you know this, we were just messing around. But I had my girlfriend driving a couple of those races, so it was fun to watch her do that. But no, I definitely learned like how powerful the side draft is, and um where you want to be is definitely the top. Like I feel like as soon as we get racing on the 500, we'll get started. Once everyone gets settled in, we'll all be on the top until someone breaks out a line or something for the stage. But we'll see how it goes. I had a lot of fun. That was that was a lot of fun. Um, I think we have one more practice Friday.
We got
right?
one on Wednesday and then one on Friday.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll probably do the one on Friday and then the race. But no, it was fun. It was fun, man. I can't wait to get this season started. I can't wait till after Daytona till we start running the off throttle tracks and see where I really stack up. But I'm excited. First Cup season. I'm having a lot of fun already. Clash was great. This was great. Friday will probably be the same thing. And we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Learned something at the end there too.
All right, well, nice job going P2, and we will see you for the next Daytona 500 practice session.
Thank you, sir.
So coming up next is gonna be Eli Tomlin in his making his Cup debut on Saturday night in the Daytona 500. Ends up P4 in practice. So Eli Tomlin is P4 in opening practice for the Daytona 500. So it's going to be your first career start on Saturday in the Cup Series. So did you guys learn anything for that first start with all these new drivers here tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was a good time drafting with some of these guys. I mean, I've got a lot to learn. They're all have a little bit more experience at this type of racing than I do, I think. But it was good to learn a little bit.
All right. So what are your guys' expectations throughout Speed Week, especially if you're driving some of the lower series races with Xfinity trucks, ARCA, and SRX? What do you guys think you can do? Do you guys think you can maybe pull off a win one of these races?
I mean, it's all just going to be about matter of laps. I'm going to be running the ARCA race. I'll run the truck race, and I think Logan's going to run the truck race as well. And I'm going to try to get in all those practice sessions. So it's just, getting more laps in the car, trying to get more familiar with it before making that first real start. But Logan's been a big help. I mean, he's a really calm, cool guy when he's racing. So, and then Payson, you got the complete opposite side of that, right? I mean, running practice sessions with those two, you get the best of both worlds, I guess.
All right. Well, nice job on the top 5 in 500 opening practice, and we'll see you in the next Daytona 500 practice session.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. So coming up next is going to be final interview of the night. Going to be Connor Asbell. He came home. He's 7. So Connor Asbell, P7 in opening practice for the Daytona 500. So I know this is going to be one of your part-time series starts for the Cup Series. But did you learn anything on track that you guys can use Saturday in the 500?
that you can indeed not get batted over the wall like in Kentucky. But I got a couple of my teammates. We all kind of work real good. You know, last time I was at Daytona in the Cup cars, led what was it, like 30 laps straight, and yeah, wish I won that thing.
All right, so we got the rest of Speed Weeks coming up. Obviously, you're full-time in Xfinity. So what do you guys think you can do for the rest of Speed Weeks? Do you guys think you can maybe pull off an Xfinity win or possibly even the Great American Race, the Daytona 500 on Saturday night?
Well, I'm going for Xfinity since school's starting up for me. I kind of want to get a head start going into the playoffs. Then if I can win the main event Daytona for the Cup cars, that would be a dream. But I'm probably just gonna be very aggressive early. Knowing me.
All right, well, nice job on the top 10 here in opening practice, and we'll see you for Xfinity Series Daytona practice tomorrow night.
I
All right, well, that'll do it for Daytona 500 opening practice for tonight. So any final thoughts, drivers, before we head out for this opening practice session?
It's chaos.
Yeah, there's 2 specific drivers in mind that should be banned and never see a racetrack ever again.
Okay.
Their names might be Payson Lindsay and Cash Colt.
I was thinking they were going to be Cole Clausen and Landon Fish.
I think someone that should be banned is Ethan Trindler. Don't need this.
That would mean no league whatsoever.
And just have Tyree run it.
Oh, yeah.
Blaney fan.
All right, well, that'll do it for tonight. Once again, you heard before, Xfinity Series practice up tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. Cole Wilson leads first Daytona 500 practice. So 500 practice will be back on Wednesday for second practice, and then we have final practice on Friday. So busy speed weeks ahead. Still 5 more days to come. And yeah, that'll do it. Good night from Daytona. We'll see you tomorrow night.